When I first moved to the secluded village nestled deep in the woods, I thought I'd found the perfect escape from my hectic city life. The air was crisp, and the silence was only broken by the gentle rustling of leaves. But on my first night, I awoke to the eerie sound of my name being chanted in the distance. At first, I thought it was a dream, a figment of my imagination brought on by the stress of the move. Yet, the next night, and every night thereafter, the chanting grew louder, more synchronized, as if the entire village was calling out to me in some trance-like ritual. Curiosity soon overpowered my fear, and I decided to investigate. I peered out my window at the stroke of midnight, heart pounding in my chest, and saw my neighbors, men, women, and even children, emerging from their homes. Their eyes were closed, faces expressionless, yet they moved with an unsettling grace as they gathered in the village square. My name continued to echo through the night, a haunting melody that seemed to rise from their very souls. It was then I noticed the strange symbol etched into the ground at the center of their gathering, glowing faintly under the moonlight. Driven by a mix of horror and fascination, I ventured outside one night, careful to remain unseen. As I crept closer to the square, the chanting became almost deafening, vibrating through my body. I stumbled, accidentally snapping a twig beneath my foot, and in that instant, the chanting stopped. Silence fell over the village like a shroud, and every single pair of eyes opened and turned towards me, eyes that should have been unseen but now seemed filled with an ancient, knowing gleam. A chill ran down my spine as I realized that whatever force controlled them was now aware of me. In that moment, the villagers began to move towards me in perfect unison, their steps synchronized, their eyes locked on mine. Panic surged through me as I turned and fled back to the safety of my home, slamming the door shut behind me. But the chanting resumed, louder and more insistent, vibrating through the very walls of my sanctuary. I realized then that my escape from the city had led me into something far darker, something that had been waiting for me all along. The villagers continued their nightly ritual, their voices a constant reminder that I was not alone, and that whatever sinister force had gripped this village had now claimed me as its own.